know. Don't rush, nah, 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 nah.
Soon as I get up on the scene, they like, say that Jay, bitch. Like Morgan, I'm a free man, but I'm no rapist. ITU-UTD like Terrell Davis. I'm the realest like a blunt, it's best you face it. Travel the 7 seas without a fucking street drink.
Yo, what the fuck is the deal, world? It's your boy SDJ, Say Dat Jay. Listen, man, if you haven't signed up to the website, sdjtv.com. That's sdjtv.com. If you haven't signed up already, make sure you go sign up, man. We're having a major update coming soon. I'm dropping music soon. I'm dropping more content soon, behind the scenes, inside stories, podcasts, whatever you want to call it. I'm dropping that motherfucker right there on FUTV, on YouTube. But the website is finna start getting all this shit first, because they pay over there at the website. But anyways, R. Kelly. I'm gonna keep this shit short. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share this shit. And if you did all three, make sure you hit the bell so you can get the next video come as soon as the motherfucker drop right there on your phone. But anyways, R. Kelly. Now listen. Before I get into this, I'm going to just explain. I ain't never seen a documentary on R. Kelly. I ain't never seen Surviving R. Kelly. I never seen motherfucking R. Kelly Unsung. I never seen the R. Kelly movie if there is one. But I could give you a different perspective on this shit. My pops went to school with R. Kelly. They went to Calumet back in the early 80s. I don't have no notes on this shit. But the early to mid 80s, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas went to school together. With that being said, I'm from Cali. My pops lived in Cali my whole life, but he still talked to his Chicago friends, you know. So he still talked to his Chicago friends throughout my life. So I would always hear R. Kelly stories throughout my life because he knew people that was really close to Kells. You know, I got a story that I heard firsthand from a nigga that know R. Kelly. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get into that in a second. But before we get into that, what people got to understand is before social media, life before social media is starting to get forgotten. So let me explain this to y'all. In the 80s and the 90s when R. Kelly was on his come up, you know, in Chicago, you know what I mean? It was a such thing as mystique. Back then, in the 90s and the 80s, artists used to have what you would call mystique. Now, mystique is a forgotten it's forgotten now with social media. I'm the only artist I know that's trying to keep some mystique. And I'm on this motherfucker blogging about fucking R. Kelly. So, this is the era that we live in compared to the era that they lived in. As in Mystique, it was a really, that was some shit that you had to have, especially in R. Kelly's situation. And let me explain that. R. Kelly is really from the streets. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say, but my pops was a gangbang. Like gangbanging was real. It wasn't Bloods and Crips, but it was real hectic. If you ever watched fucking Good Times when they shot JJ and shit, like that shit was real out there. Like R. Kelly is from the streets, you know what I mean? Like them niggas, Chicago didn't just get bad, you know. This is the Larry Hoover and all them. This is back in this is in the thick of that shit, or right after that shit, you know what I mean? So R. Kelly is from a place that a lot of people's not from. So the reason I bring up the social media thing is like, nowadays, it's easy for a motherfucker to live in a fake world. I could be whatever I want to be on Facebook. You know what I mean? I get on Facebook and post whatever I want to post, and there are going to be a percentage of people that believe whatever the fuck I say. And anybody has this power. Back then, it wasn't like that. So when you singing and you making moves, you have a mystique about you back then because you're not broadcasting to the world your every move. And that's the whole part that I think a lot of people is missing in this equation. But anyways, I mean, R. Kelly is the story. Only the fans let mystique blind them, because the artists, the producers, the record executives, They knew that R. Kelly was a nasty motherfucker. And the story that I got firsthand, a nigga that know R. Kelly, bro. I'm not gonna say no names, but a nigga that know R. Kelly, bro, told me. And I was in middle school at this time. This is 2003, 2002. You know what I mean? I was in middle school. I'll never forget this shit. But the nigga told me, like, man, this must have been around the rape case or right before the rape case. I don't know. I ain't got no notes. But anyways, the nigga told me, he like, R. Kelly, when we was seniors, R. Kelly had the car. You know, remember, that was big having a car in high school in Chicago in them days. If you ain't ever seen, like, Cooley High, you know, Kanye West said that shit on the song with Paul Wall. It was a thing to have a car. So R. Kelly had the car, you know what I mean? And they used to want to party and shit. And R. Kelly used to be at his fucking middle school, you know what I mean? I've heard R. Kelly going to his old high school after he done got on already. But this is FUTV exclusive, man. FUTV exclusive, man. R. Kelly used to be at the middle school when he was in high school picking up girls. You know what I mean? I seen Ebro talking about the McDonald's. R. Kelly used to be at the fucking middle school. I heard this firsthand from a nigga that know R. Kelly, bro. All you gotta do, anybody that knows me know, like, this is it. My pops went to Calumet, you know, like, so it's not a fucking, like, a secret, you know. But anyways, with that being said, he been a nasty motherfucker, and only the fans didn't know. You know, and even when the fans seen a glimpse of that shit with the pissing incident, the fans still didn't give a fuck, because it's hard to say something bad about R. Kelly. Even this whole, we 6 minutes in, I really haven't said nothing bad about R. Kelly, because it's hard to say anything bad about R. Kelly, you know. But that goes into this shit, because to wrap this shit up, R. Kelly really never had no friends. These niggas that my pops knew, these niggas wasn't around R. Kelly. You know, R. Kelly cut a lot of motherfuckers off. You know, R. Kelly didn't fuck with niggas. He didn't fuck with people. You know, he just surrounded himself with a bunch of yes men. And you can't, that's rule number one. You can't surround yourself with yes men. And this is just a rare case of a nasty motherfucker surrounding himself with yes man. My next video is going to be on, man, my next video, make sure you subscribe so you can see my next video, because it's another R. Kelly walking around this motherfucker that's actually more impactful than R. Kelly, but we're going to get into that in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is a case of mixing a nasty motherfucker with power, because he went platinum and shit, and he acquired money. You know, R. Kelly got old money. R. Kelly got old money. You know what I mean? It's a difference. You know, it's a difference. And R. Kelly is still gonna sell out to this day. You guys have seen the memes. You know, and it's hard to say something bad about R. Kelly, is because I might not even be here. I might not even be here if it wasn't for R. Kelly. Both my parents had told me I was conceived of R. Kelly. So who knows, if R. Kelly wasn't around, I might not even be here. Like, you have to think about it like that. I might not even be here. You know, and to wrap this up, R. Kelly, of course, he's a nasty motherfucker. He gets blamed. He's sicko motherfucker. Sicko. Niggas talk about sicko mode. But at the same time, the parents have to take a responsibility too, because R. Kelly ain't really, you don't really hear too many predator stories. He's not trapping bitches in closets. These girls are willing. Now, they are young and they don't have the right to fucking consent to anything, and R. Kelly is a sick motherfucker. But at the same time, you shouldn't have your daughter around R. Kelly consenting. So R. Kelly have to share a little bit of this blame. What the fuck do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Make sure you like this shit. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share.